What's going on, Joe fans? Mr. 1013 here with another review. This time we're going to check out G.I. Joe Classified Series figure number 205, which is a two pack, and also the San Diego Comic Con 2026 exclusive, one of them at least. G.I. Joe versus Cobra, Shipwreck versus Cadet Deming. There's no place like Springfield. And this is, again, like I said, one of two of the exclusive for San Diego Comic Con. The other being the Fatal Fluffies, which was number 206. I didn't grab that one just yet because I'm on the fence about it. I mean, it's cool. It was a great exclusive, but I'm not sure if I want to get that one yet. So we're going to tap into the first one. Again, Shipwreck versus Cadet Deming. And of course, the star of this two-pack is Cadet Deming. But we'll take a look at Shipwreck first, since he's pretty simple. Not too many accessories and everything. Real generic. Let's go ahead and get that out the way. So we're going to move Cadet Deming out the way here. And we're going to take a look at Shipwreck. So we have Shipwreck here. And he is under the mind control. You can see some very nice detailing on the face sculpt or whatever. His eyes do have like blood, it's kind of dark under his eyes. He's been going through it. He got like the raised eyebrow on this side. All muted colors pretty much. You got like a stone gray shirt, brown pants, brown boots. Does have the tattoos and everything on his arms, as you can see, on this side as well. So this can definitely be like, if you just needed some sailors, maybe you could just find these guys being sold separately for a few dollars, and just have, swap out the head sculpts or whatever. You can have a few sailors on your team. But again, this is pretty much it for this figure. I mean, articulation wise, nothing is hindering him at all. No type of gear is on this guy. You have butterflies, cuts at the bicep or at the sleeve, double jointed pinless elbows and knees. Pretty flexible out the box, no stiffness or anything. You got the ratchet pretty quiet as well. Usually you hear that but no, you just got some smooth movement right there. Drop down hinges, cuts at the thigh, double jointed pinless knees. Cut very at the boot. Pivots, swivels, all that good stuff. Articulation, here goes full 360. Again, articulation that we expect from Classified at this point. His accessories, he does come with a hairpiece if we don't want to rock the bandage, and he comes with his bird. No articulation on him as well. Does have a peg hole for the little beam, and I believe this was the lure that was helping clean up some of the mind bending demonstrations that was being used on him. So that plugs right in there, and then you can have him floating. He does not sit on Shipwreck's arm or anything like that. I thought it was articulation. I saw some cuts right there. I thought it was some articulation right there, but it is not. So that's just a solid piece there. But very nice detailing on the bird. I like the nice grading and everything. So there you have it. And we'll add it. We'll swap out the hairpiece for Shipwreck just to give him a little bit more love. So we can take this off, and then we can plop this right on here. And I like it fits right over the ears. Should be a solid fit, like so. So get some nice flowing detailed texture here. So we can't knock that at all. But there you have it. Let me know how you gonna rock the Shipwreck. You gonna rock him with the hairpiece, or I mean, I think the bandages over his head give him a little bit more character, But let's get him out the way now. Excuse me, Cadet Deming. Let's get her in the picture. And this is a beautiful profile on this figure. We got this body or this mold with the female Crimson Guard, and it was just a perfect play. And I'm pretty sure Cadet Deming was in the works. They had the mold for this female build, so they used it as the female Crimson Guard. It wouldn't make sense. But she's in the Cobra blue this time with the red pinstriping, red logo. Does have like the gold hits right here on her badges, as well as the silver hits at the top here on the badges as well. Nice silver buttons, red ropes going all the way around. Nice little hit of gloss black on the cuffs of the sleeves. Red roping around here. Red stripes going down the side of the leg. Matte black boots. Again, same mold as the Crimson Guard. And again, very nice head sculpt. Very clean. Little blush there on the sides. So beautiful figure. Hair is done really, has a nice little wash to it, so it's not like all blind. It does have like some hits of like brown in there, so it looks really good. Let me adjust the light, maybe make sure we get a good look there. So yeah, man, very solid. As far as articulation goes, she has the butterflies, cuts at the elbows. I'm sorry, cuts at the bicep, double joint pinless, knees, elbows, drop hinges, cuts at the thighs. Again, another smooth right up. Oh, wait a minute, let's see. A little rusty at the top of the knee, but other than that, but this one is pretty cool. Cuts here, does get a little snug right here when turning the leg because of the boot. Other than that, there's a boot cut, rockers, pivots, ball joint torso. Does have a cut you can see right here, and that's a little stiff right there. I'm not gonna turn it too much, but it has some little articulation, so it is tough right there. Again, like I said, butterflies. Head does a full 360 up and down, all that good stuff. And there you had it. I like the way the color pattern of it, man. It's not too glaring. Looks in my opinion, looks better than the Crimson Guard in this colorway. Let's get into some of the accessories. She comes with an alternate head scope with the nurse's cap on this hairpiece. She comes with the blue helmet, nice detail. Got some gold hits on there. Nice metallic silver paint. Gloss on the mask. Yellow visor. Again, very nice touch there. She comes with 2 punching fists. She also comes with a pistol, a knife, her scientist goggles, nice little glossy matte black there, her glass of milk. And is that 2 pieces? The milk is so I thought this was 1 piece. So the milk is actually a second piece. I thought this was all 1 piece. So that goes in there. So make sure you know you got her full glass of milk there, because that does come out. I don't know if it's supposed to, but it definitely came out. So be careful of that right there. And then she comes with her sword, sheath, black and red. No detailing on that, just flat black, flat matte red as well. And the sword with a nice silver metallic finish on it with the handle. So we'll take an alternate look at Deming with her other hairpiece. As you see, that popped off really smooth. And that goes on like so. There you have it. If you want to rock her with the nurse's cap, I will not be. And then we'll also, let's throw her with the goggles on. So that I'm going to put the goggles on first, and then we'll put the hairpiece on second, just to see if that fits better under the hairpiece. I don't think it would. Let's try to flip them. Are they anyway? It doesn't look like it's a specific way to put these on either, like up, you know. Or is it? Maybe this side has a little bit more of an area for range for her nose, so that looks like it goes there. But again, it going under the hairpiece, I thought it would go on a little bit smoother. We're not gonna be here all day with this, but there you have it. There she is with the goggles on. So I'll get this out the way. So let's try her with our alternate head sculpt, so we can take a look at her with her I don't want to call her helmet. We're just gonna say her helmet. I'm gonna say Crimson Guard, but she's not Crimson. So we're gonna pop her helmet on here. And if you get a couple of these, I mean, I guess you can surround her with, you know, a couple more figures like this. And comparing her blues to the other female Vipers that we got in the line, you know, you can kind of put her in command of them. The other ones might be a little bit more navy. This is a little bit more royal or regular blue. So we'll see how we have to see how that looks. But no, this looks pretty good with the helmet on. And of course, we're gonna peg this on the side right here. Sheath is gonna go in. I'm sorry, sword is gonna go in here. Now let's see how that peg fits in there. Like so. Then we have the pistol down here. Knife goes inside here. And put the blade in right. Oh, there we go. And that fits the right snug tug in there. And she is fully kitted out. And that peg, it seems like it's a little loose, but so be on the lookout for that. But this is pretty much it for Deming. And this set also came with the mass device effect. So if you've been getting like the mass device figures, they do have the capsules, and they can sit right there on top. It'd have been dope if this was, I mean, this is a piece of plastic. Before I get into that, you got some detailing, got some fans on the back, some black piping, some nice detailing, but it's just overall a solid piece of silver plastic with some texturing on there, as you can see. Again, some detailing with the nuts and bolts and panels and vents and everything. We could have got some black, put some black in there. So if you're a touch-up artist, you can go in there and dial this thing up a little bit. It would have been dope if it had batteries or something, so when you plug in each one, they light up or something like that. We do have a dial on here. It says Mars Industries system booting on there, version 2.0. So again, a solid piece of plastic, and this did come with it. Moving on to the box, so we didn't get like special packaging with it, but if you can see on there are like some streaks going down here on the plastic cover, and like also some like little circles or dots. I don't know if they're going to show up on screen, but I'm sorry, on camera. But there's some slight detailing right on the packaging. Other than that, you got the G.I. Joe vs. Cobra logos, G.I. Joe Classified series at the top, same logo, 205. On the back, you got some nice artwork. Shipwreck and Deming. She chasing them down. 205. On the back, you get a seat that doesn't come with this set. You see Deming on the Mars machine. The couple milk up close of the bird with a pink colored ray or whatever this is, but in the packaging we got green. So there's a little something right there. Again, some nice detailing, some swirls of some stuff going in Shipwreck's mind. Coding down here. G.I. Joe vs. Cobra. Back on this side, you got the attributes and things right here. We got our QR code with the blue and red. And since it's both versions, we have a blue and red versus all blue, all red. Let's see, what else we have down here? I just noticed this. I don't know if we had this on the other packaging before, but we had this on here. And we're back to the front. But that is pretty much it for this set. Again, one of two of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives this year. Let me know what you guys picked up. I did have a little poll posted up, and a few people said they got neither, weren't interested. We had a new character in Deming, so that's really why I got the pack. Shipwreck, of course, isn't too much of a, nothing special about this guy at all, but Deming was one I wanted to get, so I'm glad we got that in there. But thanks again for continuing to like, share, subscribe, continuing to comment on posts. I appreciate all the interactions and everything. We're going to get some more. October is coming up soon. A lot of pre-orders are going to be dropping. The pockets are going to be hit, so make sure your funds are allocated well. I'm excited for all the reviews we're going to be doing. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, peace.